Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Man of Collectibles here with yet another Hot Toys unboxing and review video. Today we're taking a look at the one and only Alita Battle Angel. As always, we're gonna go over the packaging, the accessories, and of course the figure. But before we start, if you wanna get this figure or any other day one releases, make sure you check out Dave Tai at SG Pro Toys and let him know I send you so you can save some money. Link in the description below. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want to check out the latest Hot Toys releases and posting videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. With all that out of the way, let's start with the unboxing experience. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, and here we have the packaging and we have a very nice picture of Alita in the front with Alita Battle Angel here at the bottom. This is the side of the box with a nice purple pattern there. This is the back with all the credits and warnings, small pieces, do not eat it. This is the other side of the box, and this is the bottom. And last but not least, this is the top. So very cool. Now this box has some deluxe feeling. So let me open this up, and we're gonna have the cast and crew information, and of course the window. These are the people who made this possible. So thank you for that. Now let me take everything out and take a closer look at the figure and the accessories. So let me just remove this, and I have to tell you guys that I had to wait a week to make my decision, and finally I got this beauty in my hand. So let me remove this cover so we can take a closer look at Alita, and honestly she looks beautiful. So let me do a close-up so you guys can see how you'll see it in the packaging. Beautiful eyes, we have the vest, the pants, obviously the accessories on the side, we have the display base underneath. So what I'm gonna do next is take everything out and take a closer look at the figure. And here we have Alita, and guys, she looks beautiful. Now let me do a slow 360 so we can see all the details. Starting with the sculpted hair, I think they made the right choice of making this hair like this instead of doing rooted hair. Now this cap here is gonna let you to move the head up just a touch. It is good. We're gonna go over that in the articulation section. Now the front looking very cool. I really like the paint application on the eyes. This piece is removable, and this is gonna let you have access to the PER system, and as you can see it is magnetic, so it's very easy to remove. Now this system here is individual, and honestly I don't like that much. I would have wanted to be one solid piece that you can move the eyes at the same time, but it is what it is. Now this body was exclusively sculpted for this particular figure, and I think they nailed it. Now moving to the chest piece, you can remove this little piece here. It is magnetic, so it's very easy to put on and off. As you can see, you can connect the heart, which I'm going to show you later in the video as well. So let me just put this on and let's continue taking a look at this beautiful sculpted body. I really like those little details with the silver, with the purple, and of course the black and golden. And as I said before, this body was exclusively made for this figure, and it has so much articulation, which we're gonna go over later. Now moving down to the feet, you can see the purple colors there with the silver, and of course this is the bottom of the feet with the Hot Toys logo. This is the back of the figure with the continuation of this well made body, and of course we have Alita's booty looking very good. This is the back with more purple and silver pattern. Very cool, very metallic. It looks very cool, honestly. And this is the side. Now let's do some articulation, shall we? Alright, so for Alita you can move the head up this much, down this much, and to the sides this much. Now for the arm, you have some butterfly movement here. You can lift the arm for about this much, and you can do a full 360, so it will give you a good range of motion. Now for the biceps, you have some swivel, and you can bend the elbow about this much, and I believe it's double joint, so you will have a good range of motion on the elbow. Now we have the classic rest peg articulation. Now for the torso, so you have some swivel here as you can see, and some up crunch, so really not that bad as you can see. Now for the legs, you can do a split for about this much, maybe more. Again, I don't want to push it. It is a brand new figure, and you have some swivel on the thighs, and you can lift the leg for about this much and move it back for about this much. Again, very good articulation on the legs. Now you can bend the knee about this much. And last but not least, we have the feet movement, which doesn't have a pivot, but you can move the feet up and down like so, as you can see. And you have the classic toe articulation, so you can move it up and down this much. So that's very cool in my opinion. So now what I'm going to do next is show you the other outfit that Alita came with. And here we have Alita with the other outfit, and as you can see, it comes with a nice vest and pants. Now I have to tell you a couple things. These are leather type materials, so be very careful when you do the poses, especially wearing this suit. Now moving down, you can see the detail on the boots, especially the weathering here at the bottom. And this is the other boots, and then this is the bottom of it, and this is the other side. Very nicely done. It is two pieces, so it looks very cool. Now moving up, you can see the pattern on the pants, very shiny material as well. And as I said before, just be very careful when posing this figure using this particular outfit, because you may damage the suit. Now what I'm gonna do next is take a look at some comparisons. And here we have Alita next to Black Widow, and as you can see, Alita is a bit taller. Now I have to grab this figure as a reference, so I'm gonna show you a couple of female figures that I have in my collection. For the next one, we have Captain Marvel, and they both look almost the same height. Now if you put the other health scope on Captain Marvel, it may look a little taller. Last but not least, we have Jean Erso, and again Alita looks a bit taller than her. I guess if you want to compare the heights, that's basically it. Now let's take a look at the accessories. And here we have all the accessories, and starting with the display vase, which I don't remember where I've seen this before. I think was, I don't know, Captain America maybe? But anyway, if you remember, please leave a comment below. We have a nice name tag here in the front, and of course the wall looking all destroyed. Very cool, very nice paint application as well on the walls, and of course the bricks there. So now let's take a look at the secondary outfit, which we just saw previously. So taking a closer look at the boots, you can see all the details there, especially with the weathering on the bottom. And again, these are two pieces on the boots, so you can have more range of motion when you do some poses. So looking very cool. So that's basically it for this boots, as you can see. Now let me show you the actual outfit in a closer look. This is how you'll see it in the packaging, of course, and it is a very elastic and shiny material, and you have the zipper here, and it's very easy to put on and off, so just make sure you read the instructions before doing that. And that's basically it for this. Now for the pants, it is basically the same material. Again, very elastic as well and very shiny. And as I said before, just be very careful when you pose your figure, especially using this outfit, because again, you don't want to damage it. As you can see, very elastic material and very cool design as well. So very nice option we have. Now it comes with a nice sword, which is very sharp, so just be careful. I really like the handle here with the black and silver color, and of course the pattern on the blade, looking very cool in my opinion. It is not die-cast, even though it looks like it, so just be very careful when you use it, because again, it's sharp. Now moving down to the next piece, which is the heart, and the detail on this is just crazy. As you can see, we have this blue and red cables, and it is connected to the heart, so it looks very cool. Very nice. So just be careful when you handle those wires, because you might break it. Just be careful. Always treat these figures with caution. Now last but not least, it comes with 5 hands. So let me just show you the these two. Very nice sculpted as well. And I would have wanted to have a articulated fingers, but I guess I'm asking for too much. But still, looks very good to me. Now this is going to take me to my final thoughts about this figure. I really like this figure. And starting with the likeness, I think Hot Toys did a great job with this figure. Especially the head sculpt. I think the head sculpt is on point. Now, maybe you can debate about not having those red marks on the face. Again, I guess it was a choice that they didn't want to include that with this figure. Still, looks very good to me. Now, this comes with a decent amount of accessories, especially this good looking base. Comes with a secondary outfit, which makes this figure different. You know, you have more options to pose this figure, and that's a huge plus in my opinion. Now, for the articulation, you can do anything with this figure. Maybe the downside is that if you have this figure in this look, you're not going to have much articulation on the feet. You can do it up and down and the toes articulation, but you cannot have the ankle pivot as if you use the boots for the secondary outfit. Still, it is not a deal breaker, still looks very good in my opinion. For the price point of $251 is definitely a no-brainer. And because of that, my final score is 9 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on Instagram and our new Facebook group, 6 Scale Media, for anything related 1/6 scale figures. Both links in the description below. Also, check out these 2 cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.